Welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell from my face and my makeup, today's video is going to be a little different. We are going to be talking music festivals, and I'm really excited because I've been to my fair share of music festivals, and I figured that I would share with you guys a really easy hair style as well as a really fun makeup look, and then just some essentials that you guys will want to bring if you're going to a music festival this year. And I'm pretty sure that this is going up on Coachella's first weekend, so if you're going to Coachella, I hope you have an amazing time. I'm really jealous. I really like the lineup this year, but unfortunately don't live in California. So this video is super exciting because it is a huge collab with a bunch of friends here on YouTube. So the first one is Brittany from Getting Pretty. I did my prom video with her, so you guys probably, know her already. And if you're not subscribed to her, you guys gotta go do that because, she's a good friend of mine. And then the other two girls I've actually never collabed with before, which is so exciting. So that is Sally and Crystal. So definitely go share some love on their videos and subscribe to their channels. Tell them I sent you and all that good stuff. I would really appreciate that. And they're also amazing at makeup, so I know that their videos are gonna be bomb and you're gonna love them. And if you're coming from one of their channels and this is the first time you're seeing my face or just in general, hello, I'm Mikayla. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and my channel, and I'll have the subscribe button right here if you wanna hit that before you leave. I would really appreciate it. So that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and jump on into the video, starting off with the hair. The first step in this boho braided hairstyle is just to French braid your hair from the top section, and basically you're just doing a regular French braid using the top half of your hair. That's pretty much all you need to know. And I tried to keep mine a little bit tight, but also not too tight because I wanted to go for the messy loose look. And then once that is done, I just secured it with a clear elastic so they don't show up. If you have really thick hair like myself, you might want to use a thicker elastic because these thin elastics tend to break really easily. And that is what it should look like once you're done the first step. And then you just want to swing that ponytail around and do a fishtail braid. I know I'm not really explaining how to do these braids, but I'm pretty sure most of you will know how to do this. And if you don't, definitely just look them up on YouTube. It's super easy. Once you have the fishtail braid complete, go ahead and loosen it up, and I think that it's super key to do this before you secure it with an elastic. I found it way easier to do it this way, so go ahead and just lightly pull on the strands and the hairs will loosen and it'll look a little bit more messy and laid back. And then again, just go ahead and secure that with a clear elastic, and that pretty much completes the hair look. And feel free to secure the sides down with some bobby pins like I did. As you can see, I already did my full face of makeup, including lashes and liner, but the first step for the festival part of the makeup is to apply a colored gel liner underneath your wing. I went with the color yellow because I thought it was super fun, and this gel cream color is from Colourpop. They're really vibrant and they have so many different colors. I highly recommend investing in some of these for festival season. I think they're so much fun. So basically just apply that underneath my wing, and then I also took it to my inner tear duct and kind of just did a little point going the opposite way. So along with outside of my tear duct, I did bring the color into my waterline a little just to keep everything blended, and these colors are really buildable, so if you want them to be a little bit more opaque, go ahead and just build them up. After that, I took a really pretty turquoise color from this really big 28 color palette and just smudged that onto my lower lash line. I think the yellow and the blue really made everything pop, and I definitely feel like a tropical bird. To create the gold freckles on my face, I just took a small brush and dampened it with Fix Plus, and then dipped that into my half-baked shadow from my Naked palette, and then just spotted it on. And you want to repeat this process a few times to keep everything super metallic and opaque. And then you can also blend it in with your beauty blender if you feel the need. And I thought it turned out really cute, really subtle, but also really whimsical, and I love the look of it. And then for my lips, I just used this Marshmallow liquid lipstick from Colourpop. I really like these because they're really inexpensive and they last a really long time on your lips, which is good for long days at a festival. And the last thing I did, which is obviously totally optional, is add gems to above my eyebrow, and that pretty well completes the festival makeup look. Now that we have the hair and makeup done, I wanted to go over a few essentials that I think you guys will want to have if you're going to a festival this year. I've been to both types of festivals, the ones that you just go for the day and stay somewhere else, and I've also been to a camping one. Can I just remind everyone that I'm not a huge camper, and it was kind of awful, but we're not getting into that right now. And so if you are going to a camping festival, definitely make a list of all the things you want to have and double check it before you leave, so you don't show up at the festival with half your tent on a rainy weekend. But again, we're not getting into it. The first thing I recommend having is a fanny pack or a small backpack. I got this one at American Apparel, and this one is actually from Pink. It is brand new. It has like little plastic stuff still on it, which is gonna be annoying, so I'll talk about this one. I think that having a fanny pack or just a small backpack is so crucial. I cannot go anywhere without carrying a bunch of crap. So yeah, having a fanny pack is nice because then you can have your arms free to dance and move and to, I know, hold drinks and stuff. So yeah, fanny pack is definitely an essential. Of course, you wanna make sure you are protecting your skin because you are gonna be exposed to the sun for very long periods of time. The first thing I recommend is this Pure Elise SPF 30 face sunscreen. Apply this under your makeup to protect it all day. I really like this and it doesn't break me out. And then I highly recommend bringing a sunscreen lotion type thing with you so you can reapply throughout the day, because you definitely don't want to be burnt, especially on your first day of the festival. That could end up ruining your entire weekend, so don't do it. Be sun smart is what I wanted to say. And so this is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration SPF 30, and it's really small. It'll fit in your fanny pack and it's really good and it smells amazing. The next couple things I highly recommend you bring are some like Advil, Tylenol, whatever you like to take, preference. Either you're gonna need or someone else is, so I highly recommend having that. I also like to carry these Pepto-Bismol pills because I get stomach aches a lot, so I carry those. And then you're gonna want a chapstick because chapped lips, you just should always have a chapstick with you. I feel like that's just a life rule. You can bet your bottom dollar that the bathrooms are gonna be nasty at a festival because people are doing nasty things and you just don't want to be a part of that. So if you are, you know, going to a festival, make sure you bring some hand sanitizer or something. A lot of people like to bring wipes. Definitely, if you're just going for a day, bring some sanitizer or some wipes, or just like a small thing of wipes. You're gonna need them. You may not think so, but you will, and you'll be very happy you brought them. The next essential is something I feel like I'm constantly mentioning, but it's, you know, an essential, so I figured I'd mention it again, and that is a portable phone charger. When you are at a festival, you're gonna have really bad cell service, so when you are trying to use your phone, it's gonna eat up all the data and just all your battery, taking pictures and different things like that, and you're kind of wanting to have your phone as a safety backup. For me personally, that's what I do, and I highly recommend investing in one of those really big industrial ones if you are gonna stay an entire weekend, because the phone charging stations suck and their lines are so long. So if you have a really big charger that lasts like 5 charges, you're gonna be set for the weekend. So yeah, portable phone charger. Super important. Next thing you're gonna wanna bring is some sunglasses. That's pretty self-explanatory. These ones I wear all the time on my Instagram, and they are from Aldo. I absolutely love these ones because they're super big and I just like the shape of them. So yeah, sunglasses are important too. The next essential is comfortable closed-toed shoes. I highly recommend Converse if you're a Converse wearer. I love my Converse, and I would definitely wear a darker color. I mean, if you have a beat up pair of white ones, go ahead, but you're gonna get dust and dirt and all kinds of crap on your shoes. So definitely wear something comfortable that you can actually spend 3 days in and not get sore, because if your feet start to hurt, you're gonna be in so much pain and it's not gonna be fun. So yeah, closed-toed, comfortable shoes are a must. During the day, the festivals can be super warm, but you never know when the weather is gonna change, and especially at night, it gets really chilly. So I recommend bringing a flannel of some sort. You can tie it around your waist to keep it off your, you know, back, or you can roll it up and stick it at the bottom of a backpack if you have one. I just think it's really handy to have, and you're definitely gonna thank yourself later if it does get really cold. And also a really light rain jacket would be a good option too, just in case it's gonna rain. But yeah, flannel, good essential. I like this one, it's from Old Navy. And the last thing I wanted to mention, which isn't really an essential, but I do think it is essential, and that is to have a meeting spot for you and your friends. Festivals can be really overwhelming, and there's so many people trying to get to different shows and different things that you're gonna probably get lost or separated from your friends. So if you have a meeting spot, that's really gonna help you out, especially since cell service is gonna be really sucky, and you're gonna wanna, you know, group back together to go to another show. So yeah, definitely plan a meeting spot. So that pretty well wraps up this festival video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the other girls' videos. I will have them all linked down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you are excited for festival season, if you have ever been to a festival, or if you want to go to a festival, or if you just like this video. That would be really appreciated. And I will see you lovely people in my next video. Have a great day.